All right, we're back, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. Here we are, hanging out, doing some IC4 now. Finally getting on into it. For those of you who don't know what IC4 is, it is I cast your freaking awesome replays. Might be a few new regulars who are like, "What's this?" I do this show every week, except we've had a bit of a hiatus. I had some events. Eon Blue, who looks at the replays for me, had some events. He's taken a step back from StarCraft after being a semi-pro player for a couple years and just loving the game. And I mean, he's been around since he was a little newbie, sending in Fun Day Monday replays, and he was a big part of, convincing me to go and do IC4, and he helped me sort replays and helped me come up with topics and all sorts of stuff. So I do want to say a big, heartfelt thank you to Eon Blue, who's not watching right now because he's actually got a healthy sleep schedule and a functional, awesome life. We're staying up till 3 in the morning to watch StarCraft is not the best use of his time. But hopefully we'll see him a bit more on the stream when the time zones shift and he's actually around. Either way, did want to say a big thank you to Eon Blue for looking at these replays over time and just generally, making the show possible. But also special shout out and welcome to Fluxior, who is our new IC4 replay sorter. So we do have a new email for you guys to send your replays to. If you guys want to submit your replays for next week's iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replays, can we get an activation to the challenge in chat, please? !IC4. So any of you guys watching on YouTube, if you ever want to find the up-to-date challenge, you could be watching this weeks or months after this goes live, right? There's a new challenge every week. Go to my Twitch chat, twitch.tv/x5_pig. Easiest if you do this on a desktop, but you can do this in on your phone, in your app as well, on your iPad or whatever. And type !IC4. ICYFAR, all one word. Doesn't matter if I'm online or offline. My chatbot is always there, waiting, very lonely, and it really would love to tell you what the up-to-date current IC4 challenge is. It'll also give you the information on how to submit that. So right now we've got people in chat activating it. It says, current IC4 challenge, watching from the shadows. So if you guys want to submit a replay next week's one, watching from the shadows, indulge your perverted side by spying on your opponent and setting up as much map vision as possible. And I was explaining that there is some cool shit you could do with this. So I mentioned this challenge. Someone was like, I play Terran. What can I do except, what do you just want me to scan everywhere? Why are your challenges so anti-Terran, pig? And I was like, okay, first of all, stop being a whiny bitch. Second of all, have you ever heard of a ghost? It's a ghost. Do you know what a ghost is? Do you watch Casper? You ever watch Casper the Friendly Ghost? Well, how about you stop nuking people, upgrade Cloak, make a ghost, put it on hold fire mode, that's right, ghosts have a hold fire mode so they won't attack things, and hold position it outside your opponent's base, bam, you have an observer. Stop fucking whining. Be creative. Don't be a little bitch. Maybe you're playing against this Zerg in this replay, advanced. Well, take this SCV, go here, build a sensor tower, and you can see everything. Don't be a fucking whiny bitch. Seriously, you guys are idiots if you want to complain about how Terran can't scout. Build some depots, I don't know, float a barracks around their base. Just keep building a random barracks here and then float it through their base. Do whatever you can. There's 1,000 things every race can do. As Zerg, you can burrow Zerglings all over the map everywhere to see shit. You can just set up overseers on all the little pervert pillars like here and stuff. Where's another pervert pillar? I think we got one. There aren't many pervert pillars on this map, actually. This is not a very friendly pervert map, is it? We got like pervert pillar there. I don't really think we have many. We got some dead space you can hide in though, some nice little dead space. Have some fun with it. Put observers everywhere. Get some blinky DTs looking around. Just get some map vision, have some fun with it, and show me your creative, interesting, exciting, and stupid games that involve a shitload of map vision. So send those in, and let's cast these replays, which of course are from the Stabby McStab challenge, where you weren't allowed to go over 40 workers, so you better get stabbing fast, because otherwise your opponent's gonna out-economy, out-tech, out-upgrade you. So you need to get in their face from the very start and keep the action going. So this is a really old challenge. We've done this with 35 drones, 40 drones, 30 drones. We've done this with many different types of work accounts, and it's always fun because it forces crazy games, and some of them are short. Some of them look like they should be short, and then they keep going. And it's really easy for the players playing the challenge to get ahead and win if they were able to work her up, but they're not. So instead they have to play a really stupid game, which is kind of what IC4 is all about, right? Speaking of crazy builds, Mass Zergling coming out off next to no workers here from Advanced. So I like it. Just the way Innovation is one of the least innovative players in StarCraft, Advanced here is deciding to mass tier 1 units, which is also very unadvanced. This is the lowest tech army you could go for. Isn't even going to attack with them though, so maybe they're just for a bit of safety, don't really know. What league is this, Pig? Pig, what league is this? Just post in the YouTube comments. Pig, what league? I don't care. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Could be bronze. Could be masters. We can bring up the APM tab and you can guess off that. Just remember, I have seen players. Usually when we do check it, we've got people who basically go, oh, this is Silver League. It's fucking Silver. These players are shit. And they're usually Diamond 1 or Masters. We've seen people say, oh, this. I think this is a Masters game, and they're actually in Platinum. What you've got to understand is the replays we get are the weirdest of the weird. The ones that get selected. Oh, God! Don't go in there. Get out of there. Run. So generally speaking, you are going to find yourself watching games where players play a very imperfect match. And I think what we really like about casting these is, oh my God! Oh, one Hellion for 23 Zerglings there. Is it a good trade? It was 18 Zerglings. I'm gonna say not a good trade for the Zerg there. Those Zerglings, I mean, not the trickiest. They were like, take a shot, run back, run forward, take a shot. Meanwhile, Reaper goes back in the main and just starts fighting the Queen. And does end up going down. Queen does a good job. Got a Roach Warren up. 33 drones. Is the Zerg playing the challenge or the Terran? I have no idea. Did either of them say anything? No, we don't know who's playing the challenge. Maybe they're both playing it. We've got a double factory, double starport opening here from Flinkerbar. So a bit of a jank opening on both sides. I like it. Anyway, long story short, to finish my earlier point, the one thing we see from you all trying to judge the players' leagues and being so incorrect is that you all have a terrible conception of how good you play in games that go off the beaten path. Like, I'm sure, you know, it's like when people are like, oh, I can macro better than this. You're like, yeah, if nothing's happening. If someone's building spine crawlers in your main base, I'd love to see you guys keep your cool and play a nice organized game. Because I see Masters players fall apart and float thousands of resources in that scenario. Hellions are going to come in. The Zerglings decide to go in a few at a time because they want to give the Hellions a bit of a chance. Ugh. Oh, look at the Zerglings. They were like, are we attacking? Are we not? Are we attacking? Are we not? Oh, no. Advanced. Oh, stop it. Oh, my God. Is controlling the Queens and Lings together. Send the Queens forward. Get the Lings back. No. Okay, the Hellions do end up surrounding themselves, thankfully. I mean, we saw that Advanced was unable to just micro against those Hellions, but thankfully the Hellions decided to walk in and go, please surround us, guys. And eventually do go down. Nonetheless, a good trade for the Terran. But the economy looking a little bit nasty on both sides. So both sides down in the low economy. We've got Mutas and a Nidus Worm. So Advanced here is going to go the ultimate cheesy Zerg playbook. Nidus Worm, and just when they think they've held on, Mutas fly into their base. I love it. Disgusting, beautiful. And from Flinkerbar also going for the unit, which you queue it up, you set it, you forget it, and it annihilates your entire opponent's economy. This is great. I mean, Liberate is probably the most winningest unit at all leagues, even at pro level. We see people like 15 minutes into the game randomly queue up 2 libs, and while they're dropping somewhere and attacking somewhere else, you're like, oh, the guy's defending pretty well. And then 2 Liberators in the middle of it have sieged up these random other bases, and even pro gamers lose like 30 workers to that. Libs are a very powerful harassment unit. Billy Bob, the sergeant here, is going to lead the charge. He says, come on, Hellions, let's go. They're like, you're actually not our superior officer. We're gonna chill back here. He's like, I'm gonna block the 3rd base. What a legend. How the fuck is he still alive? I don't even know. The Liberator still has not gone in. Okay, it's going in, it's going in. Oh, but there's a Nidus Worm. Okay, let's go to Flinkerbar's camera. Flinkerbar has no fucking idea. He's gonna micro these Hellions in. We're going back to everyone's camera. Oh no, drones are being pulled to fight Hellions. Oh no, no! Ah! Advance! That's not what you do with your workers. Oh god, there's like 20 roaches in the main. This Liberator, by the way, already up at 9 kills. 0 reaction to it. Oh god, the Liberator can hold the ramp though. Hold the ramp, hold the ramp, hold the ramp. It's gonna try and siege up here, but then they can run down to the natural. That could be nasty. The Hellions have now all gone. Liberator still denying mining. This Liberator starts to zap him. Uh-oh. The Roaches deciding to run back and forth through the lib zone a little bit. Okay, they're gonna go around. Still taking quite a lot of Liberator hits. Only Liberator's out right now. There's another lib there. That could shut down the mining. Oh my god, the income is almost non-existent for both players right now. We have Hellbat SCV down here. The SCVs are not on auto repair. They are there. Uh-oh, Liberator siege is up. Oh, the Queen's gonna deal with it. I mean, all the drones went down, so it doesn't matter. No transfuse! No transfuse! Oh god, where's the band-aids? Dad! Dad! I cut my knee. Give me a band-aid. Unfortunately, these are the stingiest dads of all time. Or mums, I guess, Queens, you know. Either way, they don't band-aid each other, which is fucked up. Half of them die. Oh my god, this Liberator has 9 roach kills. Oh my god, Flinkerbar is going to defend. Oh, the Queen's come forward. Transfuse! Transfuse! Ah! Ah! These 2 Liberators are going to kill everything. What's happening? There's no economy. There's only 3 drones mining gas in the Liberator. It's going to re-siege? Oh no, it's running away. It's going home. No, go kill the drones. There's 1 Queen versus 1 Liberator here. Flinkerbar is still mining with 3 SCVs and can drop mules at any moment. 1 starport's going to burn down. There is a Mutalisk on the map, which could win the game, right? You can get like... Okay, mules are dropping. Mules are dropping. Welcome to another 1,000. I mean, at any point, Flinkerbar can just build more units. Has so much money, right? Nothing's building except Liberators one at a time. That starport's still healthy. This Medevac's just chilling. The 1 Mutalisk is now coming across the map. This is glorious. Another Liberator comes out. There's another Liberator just chilling there. These roaches. Oh man, let's look at advanced cameras. Okay, advanced is pulling workers off gas one at a time. In the meantime, the roaches are getting killed. Ah. I'm gonna try. There's 1 muter and 1 roach in here. Does a muter beat a Liberator, guys? Oh, it's not even attacking the right Liberator. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think a muter wins this, guys. The drones have put on minerals though. Uh-oh. 3 Liberators versus, or 2 versus 1 muter. Ah, the muter falls. Run! Run! Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Billy Bob is still here. And he has a medevac as well. Fuck yeah. So we've got, what, 4 drones mining up against a ton of SCVs and mules. A random command center is built down here in the midst of it. And now we see +2 vehicle weapons queuing up. In the midst of the chaos, 13 workers versus 7. Flinkerbar says, I better invest in an upgrade that will kick in 2.5 minutes from now. I like it. I like it. Liberators here just kind of hanging out and defending and building some Hellions. So I feel like Flinkerbar has decided, like you can tell it's only been Hellions and Libs all game. This is like a player who has got a fetish for burning drones, right? It's just like all they want to do is burn some drones. They're like, oh, give it to me. And thankfully Advanced realizes, because Billy Bob walks into the base with a medevac, kills a drone, is about to kill a second one. Nothing like 1 Marine in a medevac forcing the opponent out of the game. That was wonderful. GG, well played. That was probably GM. I would say definitely. Definitely. It's good to have a lower level replay. I don't know what league that was, but it is good to have a lower level replay. It could have been Platinum 1 even. It could have been Platinum 1, Diamond 3. I think it's probably more around the gold level from what we saw. Maybe silver. Hard to say though, because those games, like you could tell they were kind of macroing a little bit, but then the moment the chaos happened, they both were like, what's going on? Like Liberators killed everything. It's pronounced similar to bear. Oh, what was the player's name again? Was he like, is this like a Francois situation? You guys ever seen Francois? Because Francois is one of my favorite names. It was Flinker. Oh, because there was an umlaut. So you think it's Flinker Bear. Well, thank you for that lovely replay, Flinker Bear. I appreciate you sending it in. Please, guys, send in more replays. We actually haven't been getting enough bronze, silver, gold replays for a long time. So that was a rare treat. People are like, oh, my games aren't good enough. And you know what I always say? I say, shut the fuck up and send me your replays. Stop being an egotistical bitch. StarCraft's not fun if you're worried about anyone seeing you losing. Here's a tip. You're always going to lose a lot. Once you get over that fear, it's fine. It's good. Send it in. It'll make you a better player. It'll make you a more tough mentally player.